microphone on. Well, Susan and I moved here to the farm in 1980. This is south of the dog yard, looking through there. White pine we planted a bunch of trees in 1976. That chestnut center frame there, we planted that in 1976. The next one back there, a cherry bark oak, back there. We planted that around 93. These two pecans were planted by Susan's grandmother in 1945. There's a catalpa tree out front, which is in sad repair. That was planted by her great-grandfather sometime right after 1903. So we kind of know our trees here. And anyway, this one right here, after we moved here, we planted some apple trees and a couple pear trees. And this apple tree is mostly dead. You see a lot of green. Susan just walked over to me and said, you know, all that green up there, that's poison ivy. And it sure is. We got a great crop of poison ivy up there in this tree. So anyway, this tree is mostly dead. And what we're going to do right now, we've got an apple tree out there that is dead. Well, it's mostly dead. And we're going to take it down right now and take some firewood back with us. So there's one we cut down last year. We got one healthy apple tree from that batch we planted after we moved here, and two pear trees. So I'm going to set this on the tripod, and we're going to whack this baby. And Susan just mowed, so I'll have to get back over here and pick up this wood before the grass gets away from us. There we go. Zoom out. Aim. And if you look at that, it's got weight out here to the left. That back limb is dead and hollow. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that on the ground, and everything will be on the ground to work up. So that'll be pretty straightforward. And we'll have Susan here run. She can zoom in if she wants to. But you know the drill. Make a face cut, punch it through, cut out the back, and it's heavy to the left. It's going to roll to the left. Using the old 272. That's good enough for right now. Anyway. Okay, we're going to run through a couple of little lessons here before we load this up. When you got a tree in your yard that you take down, you know, we're going to be out here with a lawnmower, and what we figured out is if you can't get that stump down where you can run over it with the lawnmower, leave it high enough you can't miss it, because you get it down close, what you'll do is you'll bust your lawnmower on it. So I like to leave a stump like that. If you want to sit on it, leave a slope so the water drains off, it'll last longer. That's one thing. Then another thing is, when you're cutting, if you're going to be planting trees, we like to plant seedlings, but you know, if you plant a potted tree with a 1 or 3 gallon pot or whatever, save a few chunks of wood like this. If you want to get a tree off to a good start, plant your new tree and set a chunk of wood on the south side of it. This creates non-living shade, so that tree gets relief from the hot sunshine in the middle of the day. So you set it on the south side. The other thing it does, it keeps that ground cool. Keeps the sun from hitting that soil right next to that tree. Keep cool soil there, and it'll hold moisture, so you can water that, and rain lasts longer for that tree. Then the other thing you can do, you get cavities. And here's a hollow chunk right here. Take a hollow chunk like that and cut an angle on that so you can put a board on that and make a nice den for a bird or a squirrel, whatever. But these are ready-made bird houses. You just need to put a floor in it and a roof, cut a hole for a bird to get in, and that's a ready-made bird house. And I can see we've got 3 of them right here in this batch right here, and I've got a couple at home waiting to be processed that are off of a hickory tree. But can't really miss doing that. You got lots of wood around there for insulation to keep heat out in the summer or cold out in the winter. So anyway, that's our stump talk today. So thank you very much for coming by, and we will catch you all later.